bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
I'm glad you could join us. I'm finding out about something I really knew very little about. Andy Shin is here. He's Executive Director of Breakthrough. And this is a group that's helping people, young people, advance in their lives who haven't maybe had the opportunity to do so. Andy, nice to have you here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so give me a little bit more background on the program.
Sure. So we are an academic enrichment program for motivated kids with limited educational opportunity. So that means kids who are attending public schools here in San Francisco, who, most of them are the first in their families to attend a four-year college, or they will be. 90% are low income. So they're kids who don't have all the advantages, that accrue to kids who have more wealth in their families or maybe attend an independent school. So we work with them after school in the summer and just make sure they have the skills and inspiration and self-confidence that they can go on and attend a four-year college, like most kids do if they grow up, say, upper middle class.
Sure, okay, so there's a young boy or a young girl, and they're not doing that great in school, but they want to do well. They want to do well.
And that's important.
As you point out, they have to be motivated.
Right, because all the kids fill out an application. They go through a pretty extensive application process, and so they're kids who really are excited to learn more if they have that opportunity. And so all the classes have a really small student-teacher ratio, so the kids get a lot of individual attention, and we really do a lot of exciting content in the classes. It's not just doing worksheets. We expose them to things like physics and sociology and just really topics that'll get kids thinking and excited about learning.
Yeah, as opposed to sitting in a classroom with 35 kids and they need special attention, they're not getting it.
Right, because that can be hard when you're in a
It's hard for the teacher too. Yeah, there's no question about that.
And the second part of our mission is training young people to go into teaching careers. So all of our teachers are high school and college students. We recruit them nationwide. They're all really outstanding young people who care about giving back to the community, and we give them training and support. And they're actually teachers. They have their own classrooms and plan their own lessons. And nationwide, about 3/4 of them will go on and become teachers.
So you're training at both ends of the scale,
exactly.
the young people and the older people. It's a national organization, you just mentioned.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. There are 35 sites around the country. We're all part of an organization called Breakthrough Collaborative, which is actually headquartered here in San Francisco, and serving several thousand students every year across the country.
Yeah. How long has it been in existence?
30 years. So we actually started here in San Francisco in 1978 at University High School, a few blocks over. The site that I am executive director of is based at the Day School, which is over north of the Panhandle at Masonic and Golden Gate. And we actually just celebrated our 15th anniversary. So we had an event this past Wednesday with Superintendent Carlos Garcia and some other speakers, sort of celebrating our anniversary, but also calling attention to the need to invest further in opportunities for urban kids.
Have you done follow-up on some of the kids who have come through there to see what's happened to them? I mean, they're going into college, they've been successful, or going into business, whatever.
Right. That's really important so that we know that we're really serving them all the way through college. And we've done a longitudinal study actually with the help of some folks over at Stanford. And what we found out was that our kids really are doing well down the road. Going into high school, and actually 90% of our students are going on to four-year colleges. And so I think that's really significant given that for low-income kids in the U.S., the rate of college attendance is just really
so they don't dead end at that point.
Exactly.
Like that. Okay, well, let's remind everybody that the organization is called Breakthrough.
Right.
Okay, Andy Shin is here. He's the executive director, and it sounds to me like they're doing a job to help a lot of people who could use some help. Yeah,
and the other thing I'd just like to highlight is we have a couple application deadlines coming up. For students here in San Francisco who are in the 4th grade at public schools, the deadline is March 2nd, and March 13th is the deadline for teachers around the country. And if they visit our website, they can find more.
Great, thanks Andy. Andy Shin's been our guest. Thanks very much for watching.